What is up, everybody? Welcome to another exciting episode of Weekly Drawing Retrospective, where I blab about what I drew during the past week. So, starting off Monday this week, as I said, I think I said, I don't remember, in the previous video, I was gonna try to get back on my little schedule and actually draw a little bit more. But that required me to finish the script on the War Babes comic I'm doing right now. That didn't happen. Unfortunately, I do have most of the script written by now, but it's not done yet. So I was kind of struggling to find something to actually do during this week. So I started off with doing a few little heads, faces, whatever, did them on Monday. And after I did this, I did another drawing. I don't really remember because we'll see what I did, because I don't really remember what I actually recorded. I didn't really pre-check before making the montage. So yeah, I did these heads. They're not too special, just little sketches to kind of get warmed up, and nothing much to say about them. Inktober is pretty, sort of, I won't say weird, but it's really kind of getting in the way of my regular schedule. Although I'm not gonna really stop doing it until, the month is over. And as of now, I'm pretty tight, so to speak, with the number of pages I got in my sketchbook, because in a few days I actually did some more than one drawing. So yeah, they kind of ate a few of my pages, and I am not really looking to buy another sketchbook. I just want to finish this one, fill it up. So yeah, actually what I did on Monday, again, there was another idea that popped in my mind. So I actually did something for War Babes, and it's this vehicle here. It's a little 4x4 truck with a heavy weapon on top and a lot of stuff strapped to it. A lot of roll cage, got the roll cage, those stairs over there made out of pipe and whatnot. And it came out really nice. It's a little piece. Ended up making a little background, although it still remains kind of a sort of like a concept sketch, because you still need to figure out what things are gonna stay on and what things are gonna be removed. And even if I end up keeping everything I did here, I still need to refine it and kind of make it work. There was an idea in my mind at the time I was doing this, and I thought maybe I should do like a 3D model. But then again, I was pretty short on time. So I decided, well, screw it, I'm just gonna do this for now, and when I have time I'm gonna detail it a little bit more. So yeah, because having a 3D model really helps a lot when you make a composition and you got the vehicle already, and you're gonna have the perspective and the angle already set. So yeah, this is going, I think, on Tuesday. Ended up, going back to sort of my comfort zone, and that's drawing very curvy ladies. And I ended up doing this little lady here that she will have by the end. By the time I'm done with the sketch, she'll have a giant jetpack strapped to her back, and a lot of techie boots and pieces all over. So yeah, that's kind of what I did for this drawing. So a little bit of a spoiler before it gets there. I kind of had a few problems with the arm, with the left arm. Didn't really know what to do with it. Actually, it's the right arm, because eventually I ended up, I don't really remember what direction I needed it pointed to. So yeah, I was looking to kind of not really draw, anthropomorphic animal girls or whatever. So I wanted to do, something different, keep the human anatomy, so to speak, my cartoony style human anatomy, and just make her an alien or something, modify the ears, make it look a bit more exotic. So this is when I start putting in the techie stuff. I started off with the boots because I had an idea for them, although it wasn't really clear. I wanted her to have like giant boots, and the giant boots thing kind of came from the character Kiva from Megas XLR. She had really nice boots, nice. She was a nicely designed character, and it was a pretty cool aspect of her look. The boots, the big boots, the big techie boots. And this is when I start, going in on the back. Putting in the jetpack thing, it's gonna end up looking very huge at the end. I end up putting a lot of details in the beginning, and then it's gonna get all covered up. As you can see here, I'm already starting adding more and more layers over it and deleting what's underneath. Oh yeah, and I put some little boosters on her boots as well to make them even much more bigger. And a sort of a robotic tail, and it's pretty much it. I end up, putting the wings, and I think with some hair or something. I was gonna go with some maybe different color as you saw there, but I ended up ditching the idea at the end. And this was a pretty fruitful day. Even my Inktober sketch ended up being pretty cool. So yeah, this is about to end pretty soon, and we'll see what I did the next day. Yeah, the next day, let's see what I did over here. Obviously another lady. Oh yeah, this was I was thinking on Wednesday, well, I wanted to do a more finished picture, so I wanted to do like a little sort of uniform, a girl in a schoolgirl uniform, something like that, having a slicker silhouette on her, a thinner waist, thinner legs, whatever. This one ended up coming, sorta finished. I didn't really bother making the, didn't bother doing inking, so it came out pretty rough at the end, even with the colors applied. And yeah, looking back now, I could have done a little more, but I don't know what's with drawing and keeping the schedule. It gets a little stressful at some point. So yeah, I gotta keep looking for a balance where it's fun again, because it starts off being fun, and as you progress, it kind of gets a bit stressful. But I think I'll get over it. I've done it many times before, so yeah, this is just a minor hiccup. And also another thing, as I think I mentioned in one of the videos I did before, my chair broke about 2 weeks ago, and I sent it off, to get repaired. It was still in warranty, and the guys that needed to fix it, they're in a different city. So I ended up sending the chair, and they didn't reply anything. So I wrote them an email, and they eventually reply about. Actually, they replied pretty quick, and they said they'll check on it and whatnot. And eventually, I got a reply that they can't fix the chair, and they're gonna give me my money back. And it was a bit of a snag, because now I gotta buy a new chair. And it kind of sucks, because I really like my chair, and it's very important to have a very comfortable position when you draw. I'm staying comfy. Right now I have a little kitchen chair that doesn't even have a back, so I can lean backwards. So I'm pretty much hunched all the time, which makes it a bit uncomfortable. Well, a little bit more uncomfortable. Okay, and right now I think this is Thursday, the last day when I actually record for the weekly drawing retrospective. I was, I had in my mind a few poses, and I had some references that I found that were pretty close to what I had in mind. Eventually, I ended up doing most of the stuff from my mind, and I experimented with flow of the line of the body. And the idea was that, skimming through the internets a while back, and even now, I found and actually refound these concept art for games, mostly for the screen MMOs. And what I was looking for was, hey, why don't I, since I don't have the script done, why don't I do some curvy anime ladies? Well, these close anime, I'm gonna do them in my style anyway. And the style I'm referring to is like, the girls are very, very slim, they're very slick, but they have pretty big waists and thighs, and the ankles and the lower part of the legs are very, very skinny, and the feet are like super pointy. And I really like this style, and I wanted to try out, see if I can actually mimic it. But on the sketch that's going on right now, I don't think I got it too well. I think I made the body and the structure. It looks more like of a Brazilian girl. She's a bit too thick. But on the one that's like on the side, on the right now, I think I was pretty close. So I decided to pick that up on Thursday. Actually, the sketches I did were on Wednesday, a little correction. So yeah, the inking I'm doing right now was on Thursday. So I said, okay, I'm gonna pick this drawing up. I'm gonna pick the second one, the previous sketch, up and finish it maybe next week. I'll see. And I ended up, finishing this, and I decided to, keep the idea simple. And I made a deal with myself. Okay, I'm gonna add detail, but I'm gonna add enough that it's gonna be, as much as I can actually finish in the little time I still have. So I ended up making the boots, how they have like these straps with buttons and whatnot, and they ended up coming pretty good. They have the right amount of detail where I wanted it to have. I struggled with the hair a little bit over there, but eventually I worked it out. And now everything is on the final stage of inking. Inking was, I did it pretty rudimentary here, didn't really focus too much on polishing it like super extra, I could have done a better job, that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, after this, coloring is gonna commence, and from there on, it's pretty much straightforward. After the colors are set, I'm gonna do the shadows, and then the picture is gonna be pretty much done. And hopefully next week I'm gonna have the script done, although, to be realistic, I don't know, writing is a bit weird, and my scripts are pretty like basic. I mean, when I write, I'm not like super. I'm not writing the script as a story to be read. It's more like points. Okay, it's basically like when you would sketch out something you would have in your mind, so you would not forget about it. This is how I kind of do writing. I kind of put down notes and put down the script at the basic point. At the basic. It's mostly bare bones, so I can remember after I read it again when I make the comic pages, or what ideas go where. And because it happened to me in the past, I have some ideas and actually forget them. So that's pretty much why I actually try to write scripts. In the past, I used to, have ideas, not put them down and forget about them, or have an idea of a character, but not actually putting it down. And after I, eventually get to draw it, I draw it, it comes up nice, but there's stuff that I still missed, and it kind of sucks because it might be at a point where you can't really modify. So yeah, this video is coming pretty much to an end. Thank you everybody for watching, and excuse my very, very low voice. I'll see you next time, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And yeah, hopefully I'm gonna make more drawings next week. So see you later, and bye bye.